Roger needs his respirator on. Could you hold that for him, Jason? Alright, well, we got all the parts in here. Well, not all of them. We got a rear bumper, door handle pieces, both doors, both fenders, and the front bumper. We're still missing the side skirts and the main part, which is obviously the car itself, which is sitting out here. Jason's got the passenger side taped off. We drug the hood and spoiler and other stuff that was black out. And yeah, we're ready to spray. So, as you've seen, the parts are going to be orange. So we're going to have a black roof, black hood, black trunk, and everything else is going to be orange. So, be curious to see what this is. This is a 2015, 2016, I think it's 2016 to 2020 orange, called Crush Orange, not Orange Crush. But yeah, Orange Crush Orange. Oh, look at that. Oh man. It's not doing anything.
Nothing's coming out, Roger.
Just first time painting, you gotta pull the trigger harder. Well, it got late last night, but everything is painted as far as fender, doors, and bumper covers, obviously. So again, we've got the car itself left and the side skirts because Roger was still sanding on those. Now, we've got trash in here, and this is a powder booth. So, you know, turning on the purge system and having those purged and, you know, kind of does stir up a little bit of stuff. But all in all, it looks good. The issue we had with this is these were black fenders because they were brand new, and obviously the rest of the car was black. Where we did body work on the doors and stuff, we did shoot a little bit of, well, I did a little bit of can primer on there, and it instantly covered, the orange did. The rest of the orange going over top of black, unfortunately, was very translucent. So I think in the first clips there you can see how you can see a lot of black. Now, it wasn't like a heavy coat of paint that Roger put on there, but he had to go over these doors probably, I bet 15 to 20 times with paint, and it finally covered. So that's that. It is what it is. We got to get all this stuff out of here. We've got to get the car taped off. And my Harbor Freight gun did drip on him a few times out of the lid. Don't know why. It's somewhere on here. Here's one of them. You can kind of see a little bit of a run. It did on the front bumper as well. It is what it is. At this point, we got to get this thing together. And of course, a fly landed in the door. Big old horse fly. Fly landed right on the top of the bumper cover, right there. I dug him out of there. I tried grabbing him by his legs. Just unbelievable, you know, the shit that can happen when you're painting. And this thing, Jason and I probably should have scuffed this up a lot better. There's just a lot of scratches in it, and I don't remember those being there, but we just Scotch-Brighted it, and maybe we got a little aggressive, or I don't know. Doesn't make a difference. Let's get the rest of this put together. It is going to look sweet. I mean, if we could have done a little more detail, the only thing I would have done different is I have a little model at my house that has orange and black. I could probably insert a picture of it, but you know, their black isn't just the hood. It comes down onto the bumper to kind of make new body lines, I guess you could say. But, you know, with that being said, we would have to, you know, basically we would have had to have this on the car so we could tape it off. And I mean, I guess we could have guessed if we were going to do like point A to point B and mask this off, but oh well. Single stage paint. It's not a base clear. Oh yeah, here's a few times that the gun dripped over here, right out of the lid. So I don't know. The can wasn't even that full, but for whatever reason, the lid, the threads, nothing was sealing up. I mean, it might be just a smidge light down in here because you can obviously see the run, but oh well. Well, let's get this stuff drug out. I'm gonna need help from Jason to get the doors out of here because I don't want to be getting too many fingerprints on them here because it's only been, we left at, I want to say 11 o'clock last night, and it's, tried sleeping in a little bit. It's probably about 9 right now. I've been up for a while, just got over here finally, and Jason's getting more orange paint. This is literally a gallon of orange paint right here because of how many coats we had to put on. That gallon should have done the whole car and then some. Unfortunately, it's where we're at. They're trying to get us some sealer. The last sealer that we had, I'm not a paint expert, but it was not good. It had chunks in it, and we stirred the crap out of that stuff. I think it was just old or bad. So we got to get something underneath of this black to help our paint stick. Well, not really stick. Help our orange, what do I want to say? Make the colors show. There we go. Because yeah, everywhere that I have this spray primer on there, it is going to just be orange immediately, and then all the rest of this is just going to take several coats. But yeah, I got a lot of masking to do on this to tape the roof off. Got to get it over there to get the door, get the trunk all sealed off, all that stuff. But yeah, enough rambling on. Let's get to it. Saturday, I want to have this painted today if at all possible, so tomorrow, maybe afternoon or early evening, we can start putting some stuff on the car and get it back home and get it out of the shop over here. These guys are going to be coming over here wanting to blast the powder coat, and I surely do not want freshly painted items over here getting powder coat, any kind of dust on them, really. Try and keep them as clean as we can. So, all right, let's get to it. It's kind of like D-Day, delivery day for the Camaro, and it's fresh paint. We also put together the front bumper. It's looking pretty good with the gloss black inserts, but yeah, taking it on home. We got a lot of work to do. Obviously got the rest of the body panels to put on, interior trim. You know, we got to take care of this nasty dash situation. And yeah. Oh, and we're still missing that thing that goes in there. Yeah. Yeah, it needs an intake gasket. And yeah, you're good. That's what she said. Yeah, he wishes. Yeah, I know it needs an intake gasket for sure to replace the one from New York. And then we're still mocking up that dry sump. And today is Monday, we leave Friday. So we're not rushing or anything. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Friday is always the goal to leave by, but it probably won't happen, unfortunately. And then we're going to be in a rush. California is like, well, how many hours is it? 29? 1 day and 6 hours. Just call it 1 day and 6 to 9 hours. You gotta stop for fuel, rest, whatever else. So yeah, a lot of stuff to do. We gotta line fenders yet. Hood's pretty much good. We gotta get the bash bar on here. We gotta get the headlights in, obviously all that stuff. I've got to do wiring for all this stuff, wiring for the back. Some of this stuff might have to work. Sorry, Ben. You might have to help me out with some of this stuff because it'll be over there longer than it's gonna be here at this point. So all right, we'll see what happens.
So American Airlines suck? I don't know.
American Airlines, unless they're going to sponsor us, they're no good, I heard. Jason's getting our accumulator all polished up there.
These Morosos unless they're sponsoring us.
No, I don't think they are.
Is this going to fit on there?
Might even be able to just bullet to the ones that are there, I guess.
Yep.
Let's get Jason actually doing something here.
Yeah, tell Mike or whoever else.
All right, well, it looks a little bit different anyways. So got the bumper all put on there. And as you see, we just fired it up. But unfortunately, I didn't notice that this linkage here was hitting the back of the throttle stop. So I got that both clocked them a little bit different. Jason went ahead and Loctited. We Loctited all the bolts in on one of them. So yeah, no, it's looking good. So we got our Motion Raceworks catch can setups there, and this is for the, well, it's a dry sump tank, I guess. Yeah. Dry sump tank that we vented off our own. But the valve covers vent into that tank, so we're using it as a catch tank, and then there's no breather, so there's two lines that come over, and got those fitted up in here pretty nice. But yeah, so we got it so it'll idle down now. We got most of the interior put back in, and the wheels and tires on there. And yeah, back bumper on taillights. We really need some fogged out stuff, but we don't even know if we got enough money to make it to Vegas, Jason. But yeah. All right, well, this is going to be attempt number 3 or 4, I don't know, but I feel a lot more confident about this now that I know it's not hitting and these throttle blades are basically shut to 0. So here we go.